Hey little kids in the kitchen. It's hot outside, right? Summertime may almost be over, but it's still pretty hot outside. So I thought today I'd show you how to make a yummy, cool treat. And we're gonna use fruit to make it. So let's see if you can guess what fruit we're gonna use. It is a red fruit. Can you think of any fruits that are red? I can. Apples are red, watermelons are kind of red, cherries. Okay, I'm gonna give you another hint. This fruit is kind of special because it has seeds on the outside. Watermelons don't have seeds on the outside. Apples don't have seeds on the outside. Cherries don't have seeds on the outside. You know what does? Strawberries. We're gonna use strawberries today. Have you ever looked at the outside of a strawberry? You know what all those little things are? They're seeds. Seeds are what grow plants. That's how all plants start, is as a seed. And that's what makes strawberries kind of unique, is that their seeds are not on the inside, they're on the outside. So, without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to make this nice, cool treat to cool you off. All right, so to make our yummy frozen treat, we're gonna need 4 ingredients: 2 cups of strawberry yogurt, strawberries cut into pieces, a 1/2 cup of milk, and you're gonna need your bowl, you're gonna need your measuring cup, a whisk or a spoon to mix your ingredients together. And then you're gonna need a cupcake pan and cupcake liners. Last but not least, you're gonna need a couple spoons. So let me show you how to put this together. First, we're just gonna mix our 1/2 cup of milk into our 2 cups of strawberry yogurt. Okay. And now it's just a matter of putting it all together. So let me show you how it's done. I like working with 2 spoons. We're gonna make a nice spoonful and put it right in there. And then we're gonna put in a piece of strawberry, and then we're gonna cover it with just a little more yogurt, okay? All right, so here we go again. We're gonna put in yogurt, oops, and a piece of strawberry. Whoop. Then we're gonna cover it with a little more of our yogurt mixture. All right, I'm gonna do the rest. All right, so once your tray is full, you're gonna put it in the freezer for about 2 hours. And then when you pull it out, let it sit on the counter for about 5 minutes so that you're able to pull them out. When you do, they're gonna have frozen, and you can peel off the wrapper and have your yummy, cool treat. Our story today is The Little Mouse, the Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear, by Don and Audrey Wood, and published by Child's Play. Hello, little mouse. What are you doing? Oh, I see. Are you gonna pick that red ripe strawberry? But, little mouse, haven't you heard about the Big Hungry Bear? Oh, how that bear loves red, ripe strawberries. The big hungry bear can smell a red, ripe strawberry a mile away. Especially one that has just been picked. Boom, boom, boom. The bear will tromp through the forest on its big hungry feet and sniff, 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 find the strawberry. No matter where it's hidden. Or who is guarding it. Or how it is disguised. Quick, there's only one way in the whole wide world to save a red, ripe strawberry from the big hungry bear. Cut it in two. Share half with me. And we'll both eat it all up. Yum. Now that's one red ripe strawberry the big hungry bear will never get. The end. All right, that was a cute little story that the author made up. If you like learning about real things, like in this book called Strawberry by Jennifer Coldrey and George Bernard. Look, there's a real mouse eating a real strawberry. There's all sorts of neat photographs in here that tell about the strawberry plant. It tells about the seeds. Remember, the seeds are on the outside. And look, this is what it looks like when it's cut in half. It's like the bear did, or like the mouse did to keep the bear from eating it. And we cut ours up to make our yummy strawberry treats. So, this is a really neat book if you want to read more about strawberries. And if you want to learn about other berries like blueberries, raspberries, cranberries, then I would recommend the Berry book by Gail Gibbons. It tells about all different kinds. So those are available to check out, as well as many more books about plants and fruits. And I hope you enjoyed learning about making our yummy recipe today. And until next time, keep cooking and keep reading.